Hello, my friend. This is Clyde. You are not a number. You are special. Matthew 11 verse 28 through to 30 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Jesus is very personable. I mean that Jesus would be talking to a crowd, a large crowd, and the words that he's speaking seem to be directed at you. It's as if you are the only person in that arena. Let me share an example with you. Let's go back to the day when he met Jairus. The temple official came to Jesus to invite him to his house to heal his sick 12-year-old daughter. Think about it. Jesus is dealing with a crowd. This man Jairus did not have an appointment, and how did the disciples let him through the crowd to get to Jesus anyway? Well, Jesus is so personable that once he heard Jairus' story, he immediately turned to go with Jairus. Well, what about the crowd? He did not dismiss them. He simply turned his attention to one man in the crowd who had a great need. However, it gets better. While he is heading towards Jairus' daughter, something strange happened. Mind you, the large crowd that followed was pressing against each other, including pressing against Jesus. This woman in the crowd touched his garments with intent, and he felt it, turned around and said, "Who touched my clothes?" Is he for real? Doesn't he realize the current situation where people are pressing against each other and he is saying, "Who touched my clothes?" That could be you, or you, or you, or a whole bunch of yous. But he asked the question because Jesus is personable. He could have ignored it and the woman would have gone home healed of her 12-year blood disorder. But by asking that question, he wanted to single her out in a vast crowd and to complete the encounter. He wanted her to know that with all these people touching me, I felt your touch. I felt your need. I felt your purpose. So here's what I'm going to do. As an extra benefit for your faith-based action, I want you to know that it is your faith that has healed you, your faith in the power that came into your body as you intentionally touched my clothes. Receive this message and receive it well. Go in peace, and you are free from your suffering. Jesus, you are amazing. One woman in a vast crowd, she got double for her trouble. Okay, let us go back to the text. Do you realize that he's talking to you today? There are 7.5 billion persons on this earth, some with needs far greater than yours. And here is Jesus on this particular day, sending out a general message, but he is staring right at you. He looks you in the eye, and this is what he says. "I know that you have troubles. Your troubles are big problems, some of which you have never told anyone of, and you have been struggling to fix it. But I know, and you know, that you are not able to fix it. So I'm standing here with an offer. Turn it over to me." Yes, I'm serious. Turn your problems over to me. Do you want me to spell out your problems here in public? You well know what I'm talking about. That issue that keeps you up at nights and is driving you crazy. Your blood pressure is out of whack almost every time due to the stress that you are experiencing because of this problem. You pretend to the world that all is well. You dress well each day and you keep up with your friends on the phone or through social media. This weekend, for example, you're going to be spending some time with some friends, but you and I know that your body is there, but your mind is weighted down with this burden you are carrying around, and you are probably too proud to share it with friends. Well, here I am. Will you share it with me? Will you take the package of that problem and all the other problems that are wrecking your life from worry and fear, give them all to me? I'm telling you that I am your burden bearer. You think you know me, but let me introduce that side of my God character. I love to take your load off your back. I love to relieve you of the package of problems you drag around in your life. Give it to me. You simply have to trust me this once. Here's what's going to happen if you take me up on this offer. You will soon find out that I'm a man of my words, and here's what I'm going to do. I will give you peace. When you rid yourself of the anxiety and the worry, when you pray and give me the burden, I will give you peace, unimaginable peace, indescribable peace. This is what I do. I give you peace of mind. Here's something you will learn about me. When you give me your cares, you will soon realize that I care for you. I care for you so much that it gives me no joy to see you struggling through life when I'm right here to help. Don't worry about a thing, because your problem in my hand is an indication that a miracle is on its way. The answer has already left the warehouse. The delivery man is heading straight to your address. Oh, my friend, that is Jesus for you. There is no other way to describe him than to say he is simply the best. He cares for you more than you could ever imagine. I don't have to call out your particular problem. You and Jesus know what it is. Give that heavy backpack, that cart of weighted issues, that container on your head of troubles. Give them all to Jesus, and he will give you rest. Well, my friend, if this message has meant anything to you, let me know about it by sending me an email at friendofclyde@gmail.com.